If your lead generation strategy is not working, you're focusing on the wrong things. Posting more content is not the answer. Creating more freebies will not fix it. Lowering your prices will only hurt your brand. And here's the truth. You don't need more leads, you need better leads. And in this video, I will show you the difference between what to do to attract high quality leads and what not to do. Let's start with the 4 things that you don't have to do. The first thing is to rely purely on freebies to attract clients. If you do this, you only attract tire kickers to your brand. Second thing that you don't need is to create endless value posts, endless value videos, 1 hour long content. No, and no. The third thing that you don't need is to chase views and subscribers. Because your goal is not to become an influencer, but to build an audience of high quality buyers. And the last thing that you don't need to do is to try to convince your audience why your offer is the best for them. And I've seen many coaches doing these 4 mistakes. And when they're doing these mistakes, they only attract tire kickers to their brand. They only attract leads that always want to think about it and they're never ready to buy. And worst, they attract people who don't see their worth and they're always negotiating for price. They always come up with some excuses about money. Now that you know what you don't have to do to generate high quality leads, let me give you 4 alternatives of what you have to do to attract leads that are ready to buy. First thing first, attract action takers. People who are proven to buy. Second thing that you need to do is to create content that shift beliefs. You don't just split education and facts. Third thing, share big ideas, not just information. Because let me tell you this, people don't buy information, they buy transformation. And speaking about transformation, this leads me to the 4th thing that you have to do, which is to share the pathway, not just the outcome. And now you may ask, yeah, cool, these are great strategies, but what is the difference between them? What will happen if I do the don'ts and if I do the do's? The difference is that the don'ts create followers and the do's create buyers. That's why I want you to focus on the 4 things that you have to do, because those things will help you get pre-sold buyers. You don't want to have just followers, subscribers for the sake of having them. They will not do anything. Let me ask you this. What would you rather have? Would you rather have 100 people that are ready to buy your service right now, no questions, immediately? Or would you rather to have this 10,000 subscribers, followers, whatever? I think the answer for everyone is having this 100 people who are ready to buy. Because those followers that are just numbers, they will not feed you. You have to put food on your family's table. And here's another thing. The followers that you just attract with the don'ts, they only ask for freebies. They're these sort of tire kickers who are here for free information only. They're here only for entertainment. And buyers ask where to pay. You wake up to messages of clients saying, hey, I love your stuff, I'm ready to work with you, send me a payment link. You don't attract people who say, can I think about this before I join your program? I don't have the budget now, let me consider some other options. When you focus on the do's, you focus on buyers. And buyers only ask, where can I pay? That's why business is not just about generating leads or any sort of leads. Business is all about getting the right leads. These right leads are high ticket buyers. These leads are clients who align with you and your vision. And these are people who value transformation over transaction. That's why you don't need to just create more freebies or split education in your content. You need better strategy to attract these pre-sold clients. And if you want to get my help with attracting pre-sold clients and scaling your coaching business, check the first link in the description.